Welcome to Life Rebounding. Let me begin today by reading a few verses from 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 6 and 7. Here's what Peter writes. In this you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while you may have had to suffer grief and all kinds of trials. These have come so that your faith, of greater worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by fire, may be proved genuine and may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed. I don't know about you, but I have certainly gone through some times that have felt very much like a trial. Times where I've been tested, where my character's been tested, and I would dare say even my sanity has been tested. And like you, when you find yourself in those moments, it's very difficult not to just feel sorry for yourself. And my first instinct is often to throw a pity party. And sometimes I recover from it quickly, sometimes it's not very quick. But one of the things that's happened to me over the years is that in the midst of discovering who I am and something about myself in my relationship to Christ and others, I've come to recognize a few things. And one of those seasons of darkness that I traveled, I came to be reading Margaret Silf's book, Looking in the Mirror. And towards the end of her book, she writes three little phrases that kind of stood out for me. And those three phrases are these: where you are, however unchosen, is a place of blessing. How you are, however broken, is a place of grace. Where you are in your becoming is your place in the kingdom. And those three phrases just kind of stopped me in my tracks, and they caused me to stop and reflect a little bit. And what I'd like to do over the next series of videos is pause and reflect upon those three phrases. And I'll break them into three sections. The first beginning with, where you are, however unchosen, is a place of blessing. And I'm going to make it personal. Where I am, however unchosen by me. And the first way I would fill in that blank is this way. Where I am, however unchosen by me, is an opportunity for exploration with Jesus. Now here's what I mean by that. When I find myself in those situations that I'd rather not be in, and I begin to get my senses back and begin to think a little bit more clearly, and I realize that though I may not have chosen to be in this situation, yet it is a place where I can learn about myself and learn about my Savior and learn about my world. And in that regard, then, where I am, however unchosen by me, is indeed a place of exploration. It becomes an opportunity for me to set aside the perspective of disappointment and discouragement and begin to look around and see things in a very different light, to begin to see the moment that I'm in as an opportunity. I'm told that the Chinese word for crisis is translated as a compound word that translates dangerous opportunity. I love that. Every crisis is a dangerous opportunity. That means that there's something that can come out of this that can be a benefit to you and to others. And so when I think about where I am, however unchosen by me, I think about a dangerous opportunity. It's dangerous in a lot of ways. It's dangerous if I don't do anything, or if I just stay in a pity party. I am really not going to help myself or anybody else. But it's dangerous too in that it takes a step of faith to go forward and to seize the moment, to seize the opportunity, and to embrace that moment in time, to be all that I can be in that moment for Christ and for those who are around me. It's very difficult for me anyways, in those moments where I find myself thinking, well, I didn't choose to be here, to not just dwell in that perspective. But by faith, we're allowed to lift our eyes and look in a different direction. And what I see is an opportunity to explore my character, to explore my inner life, my soul life, to grow in my relationship with Jesus Christ and the people who are around me. And my encouragement to you today would be, wherever you are, however unchosen by you, let it be an opportunity for exploration with Jesus. Let him speak to you about your life. and about the things that he has in mind for you. Most of all, hear from him how much he loves you, and that no matter what your circumstances, that love never changes. God doesn't give up on his kids. He doesn't quit on his kids. So he's always at work. He's always working his plan. And that plan is always rooted in his deep, deep love for you. So today, as you think about where you are, no matter how unchosen by you, let it be a place of exploration with Jesus. And my prayer is that your discovery, your exploration will turn into a place of great life and blessing for you. May the Lord be with you today, where you are, no matter how unchosen.